Hello students, today in this video we will be discussing about the variation of atomic property along the period and the group. So atomic property means first you have to read here the atomic radius. Okay, so atomic radius generally are of two types. So first of all, if I ask you that what is atomic radius, then if we consider that the atoms are spherical, then the distance between the nucleus and the outermost cell is known as the atomic radius. So let us take the help of this drawing. If I consider that this is the atom and it is spherical, and if its nucleus is this one, the nucleus and the outermost cell, this distance is known as the atomic radius. This is called the atomic radius. Now, atom can form the covalent bond as well as the ionic bond. So, there are various types of atomic radius are there. So, in this video, we will be discussing about the two type of atomic radius and their variation. So, first one is there the covalent radius and second one is the van der Waal radius. So, what is the covalent radius? Covalent radius means when the two atoms will remain covalently bonded over there, then the half of the internuclear distance will be known as the covalent radius. Suppose consider that this is one atom and this is another atom, although it's not sure that they have merged here, but in covalent bond when it will form, it will merge with this atom. Now what will happen, see, if we consider this is one of the nucleus and this is another nucleus, then the distance, if we consider the d divided by 2, that would be the covalent radius. So let us consider here this picture. This is one of the, let us consider that these are the two atoms which remain covalently bonded with each other. So here if we consider these are the internuclear distance, this half will be known as the covalent radius. Now after covalent radius, another type of radius you have to know, that is known as the van der Waal radius. What is this? Some of the atoms may not form the bond, or when the molecule will be formed, that two molecules can come close to each other, but they will not, see, the adjacent atom of the molecule may come close to each other, but they will not form any type of bond. So this is known as the, see, the radius or the half of the internuclear distance when the two atoms remain close to each other. Consider this one is the one of the atom and this is another of the atom. So here it is the internuclear distance, this is also the internuclear distance. So its half will be van der Waal radius. So if we consider that this is one of the molecule and another molecule, when it will come, then it may come as much as possible closest to each other, means this one would be the picture. Now if we consider this is the half of the internuclear distance, that would be the van der Waal radius. Now obviously from the diagram you can see that van der Waal radius always will be greater than covalent radius, because of the reason that in van der Waal radius the atoms do not merge with each other, but in case of the covalent radius, as some part of the atoms merge with each other, so that we can consider that their distance will be less and consequently the covalent radius also will be less. Now, what are the variation of atomic radius along the period and the group? If we move from left to right in a period, then atomic radius will decrease. Why? While we are moving from left to right in a period, then atomic number within this increases by 1 unit, but the last electron enter into the same subcell. So as the nuclear charge or the number of proton in the nucleus increases, so last cell of the particular atom will be getting attracted more strongly by the nucleus, so that the atomic radius will decrease. Now if we move from top to bottom, what will happen? If we move from top to bottom in a group, then the atomic radius will increase, because see, if we move from second period to the third period, then what will happen? That the means one extra cell will increase, and this increasing extra cell will increase the atomic radius of the elements. Now, if we move from next topic, that would be the metallic character. What is called the metallic character? Metallic character means this is actually the tendency or the ability of a substance to donate electron is known as the electropositive character or the metallic character. So the substance which can lose their electron very easily, they are known as the metal. Now if we move from left to right in a period, what happened there? The atomic radius decreases. Okay, one thing I have forgot to tell you, that from group 17 to group 18, if we move there, then there will be a slight increase in the atomic radius. We will be observed. Why it will observe? See, group 18, the elements are the noble gases. As the elements are noble gases, so that what will happen? They will not form the covalent bond, and only they will form the they will not march with each other. So in that case, we have to consider the van der Waal radius, and always van der Waal radius is greater than covalent radius. That's why slight increase in the radius is observed on moving from 17 to 18 group. But if they could have formed the covalent bond, then we would have that the radius of the gases will be less than that of the 17. Now what I am telling, if we move from left to right in a period, then what happened there? Then atomic radius decreases. It means that the distance between the outermost electron and the nucleus actually become very small, so they can attract it strongly. That means the tendency of losing electron will decrease if we move from left to right in a period. That means the metallic character will decrease if we move from left to right in a period. But along the group, means down the group, if we move, then the atomic radii will increase. Consequently, the means the electron losing tendency also will increase. That means the resulting increase in the metallic character. Now, one more property we can discuss here in this video, that is the basic nature of the oxide. You know that the metal forms the basic oxides. So as we move from left to right in a period, then basic nature of the oxide will decrease because the metallic character decreases. And if we move from left to right, top to bottom in a group, then the basic nature of the oxide will increase because the metallic character increases. And acidic nature of the oxide, obviously if we move from left to right, it will start increase, and if we move from top to bottom, obviously the acidic nature of the oxide will decrease. So today in this video, up to this we have discussed, and if you have any problem and any query, please let me know, and you can write in the comment box of this video also. That's all. Thank you.